wake up, now these wanted data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Right now, I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. Feel like in real life, dripping on sauce in a good life. I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my hand. I just wanna be a boss. I would never ever fall. Chillin' like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for him, put the fees up. Pulling up the leader. Getting that while I'm on the. She's a keeper. No burritos. Get to the pesos with amigos. I cannot put no zeros. Don't you run out? No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, man.
Junior.
Yes, sir.
Man, you ready to get whooped?
Junior. Nah,
I swear my life is amazing. Blowing money, no hesitation. I done no basis. I know these
Man, it kicked out.
but that's what made me feel like in the real life. Dripping on sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my love. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear.
Yes, man, it's just a bobblehead doll. Holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the court. Hop out the Porsche. Shake that use the a la carte. Boy, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the show.
Michael Vick Jr., really?
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And this will not be returnable.
All right, I'm ready. Just had to make a quick change real quick.
Back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
Too easy.
Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. On first down, Simeon. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Simeon on 3rd down.
Come on, Luka.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go.
And how about this, a fake? And this
come on, man.
And it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
On first down, it's Gurley. Down to the 25. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd down, Davis. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now out comes Minnesota. Simeon on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Simeon incomplete on first. Here's 2nd and 10 now. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw on 2nd is Simeon. Lets it fly for Thielen. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Simeon. And Rudolph has it to tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football.
Get the ball!
And they have the football. It was shot at the 33-yard line.
This cat ran all by the ball. Man. I'm ready, Junior.
A little careless with the football. He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now a play fake here on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And pops free. The collision there turned the ball loose.
Get deep, Smith.
Second down.
That nigga had
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And he keeps 6 points off the board. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And incomplete here on third down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to air one out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they've got it here with a first down. This give is to McCoy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, he's wide open.
So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Come on.
You don't see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Back to throw here. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Try this again.
Daniel Carlson now for the Viking field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt right hand. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's
good kick,
Rudolph. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And pretty darn well executed there. Just a nonchalant flip over the shoulder, but that's not easy. You have to time that right.
They certainly did, and it wasn't just the flip, right? They timed that up. But then the pass downfield to pick up the 1st down. So you really get 2 times the ball's in the air, and they did it successfully. Really well done.
They'll look to throw here. McKinnon here, it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete.
Wrong
there.
guy.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still,
Wrong
as a
guy.
former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And they've got it.
Idiot.
They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went to
Idiot.
And that's so difficult, isn't
Come
it?
on,
Because
man.
sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now a handoff for Gurley.
I knew you were going to juke back in. I tried to play the juke.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now running right through.
Let that man push you like that.
Inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, you saw that? Everybody got pancaked.
And as a result, the drive continues.
Everybody got pancaked.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. In for the score. And the Rams are in for 6.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And out now come the Vikings. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Come on, man.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there.
Kill Team Akeem to lead, man.
Well, you know,
He burnt every play.
Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. Lets it fly for Thielen. That's caught inside the 20. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone.
I said throw it high, but goodness gracious, man. Give him a chance.
And it's second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Back to throw.
Oh, come on, man.
Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll come out in the pistol. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. They're going to look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Levante David coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, this is taken.
Oh, you kidding me?
A big play there just before halftime. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's caught left side by Cooks. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Finding room to the 20. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Hey, let's go! On.
They'll drop to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top as we send you cross-country to Orlando. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll go again to McCoy. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take it for granted.
Block over there, Diggs.
Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season, and the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
And
get in there.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
McCoy, the lone man in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Watch it now, Barney!
They'll try and run it with McCoy. Able to get a
75, get out of the way, man.
Right around the 1. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has the better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Quick.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Chris. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Gurley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. And
get that nigga out the game, nigga.
Rams shaking up on that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Get that nigga down.
Plays like this when it comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it.
Nigga got a yard.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
A first down carry for Davis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice 24.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. They find some open field here. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. On first down, he'll drop the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete.
Good job, Darius Slay.
Time look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams are in for 6.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said,
and the Rams got it. They bring him down. Telvin Smith coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and start it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
I was throwing a go route. I don't know
The
what happened.
Vikings on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and he's got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to the ball.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, Craig.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Their mobile quarterback taking it in from 11 yards out. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. A give to McCoy. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Now back to throw. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield.
Man, McCoy dropped that, man. What you talking about?
Too tight, unable to find anyone open.
I thought McCoy dropped.
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. They'll set up a throw. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Flag, nigga, I had that nigga wide open there.
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you
right on the break. Bam, right in his hand.
Drop. There's contact coming from both sides. No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Diggs has it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Forced out to his left. They shakes him off. A bullet throw, but incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead. A little bit more. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Robinson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Let's go. 190. Eagle.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
120. 190.
Back to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Calling a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
Hey, let's go. Quick. Play 5-2. Up.
He'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. Touchdown, LA! DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Dang,
It's
Junior.
never happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL because this guy has been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease.
That's not everybody,
he's
too.
doing it.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game.
That's all she wrote, player.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Sherrills. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hopkins. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead. Oh, he pulled it right. It's no good. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want 2. Instead, they
Really, Junior? You going to go for 2?
They didn't even attempt it. From the
You about 25 points?
Thinking, I do know this, when you
Dang, nigga.
in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15
You about worse as Tyree.
Oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting him again, somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown him a little bit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Treadwell.
Why did he throw it so short?
Time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
Curry said, let him find out you got the best team. You done beat both of us.
Yeah, so
Kill me, though.
Right, as a receiver
Sorry.
out wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They run. It's Gurley.
My quarterback was completely healthy.
Losing yardage back at the 35.
How would that move?
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I bring him back 2 weeks early.
Right 20. Right 20. Eagle. Quick. Right 20.
They're going to look to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back to throw now on first down. He finds Hopkins complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They'll look to throw here on first down. And Cooks has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. They'll drop the throw, and they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Levante David bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Well, quit trying me, nigga.
Wow, last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that.
This nigga can't throw the ball, man.
And he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defense?
He can't throw it deep.
See if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Good game, Junior. Beat me in the playoffs, nigga.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win at the points that they did. What were they clicking on?
I hear you.
I mean, what a game.
I'm still leading my division, though. That's a good thing.
They're moving the ball and things
2 and 2.
are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Yeah, I can't argue with it right now.
They're on a nice early roll as they move to 3.
That's the only shot I get at you.
Here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2.
Well, I'll make the playoffs, so, you know, ain't nobody that's standing in my way. Yeah, I ain't got to go through the, NFC West until I meet y'all in the playoffs. So I may see you in the playoffs if you get them. You liable to fall apart. Now your team pretty good though. The defense pretty good. Gotta figure out a way to. I gotta figure out a way to move the ball and score on them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people on the injured list.